Good morning, Morgan, and good morning to any of Morgan's friends that are joining us for today's video. And in today's video, we're going to actually run the Django project that we created, or I should say program that we created in the last video. It's just going to pop up a simple HTML page on the internet, not a big deal. But with that, we're going to go ahead and get some reading done.
The development server. Let's verify your Django project works. Change into the outer MySite directory, if you haven't already, and run the following commands.
Okay, so what this is saying is that you're going to go into your C drive or D drive on your PC, and you're going to navigate to this folder that we were supposed to create. Okay, and in that folder there's 5 or 6 files, and one of those files name is manage.py. And then on the command prompt we're supposed to write this. But we're not going to do that because we're using Visual Studios, and we'll talk about that more when we get over there. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and read this. We're going to read the way they did it, and then I'm going to show you how we're going to do it in Visual Studios.
You'll see the following output on the command line. Performing system checks. System check identified no issues, 0 silenced. You have unapplied migrations. Your app may not work properly until they are applied. Run Python manage.py migrate to apply them. January 2nd, 2024, 15 hours 50 minutes and 53 seconds. Django version 4.2, using settings, mysite.settings. Starting development server at http://127.0.0.1:8000/. Quit the server with Control-C.
Okay, so once we start the server using this command, if this is how we're doing it, we have to use Control-C to stop it. Again, we're going to be using the Visual Studio to run the code. So we're not going to be doing these command prompts. Okay, we're going to be using the software to do the starting and the stopping. Okay, we'll talk about that more in a little bit.
Note: ignore the warning about unapplied database migrations for now. We'll deal with the database shortly. You've started the Django development server, a lightweight web server written purely in Python. We've included this with Django so you can develop things rapidly, without having to deal with configuring a production server, such as Apache, until you're ready for production. Now's a good time to note, don't use this server in anything resembling a production environment. It's intended only for use while developing. We're in the business of making web frameworks, not web servers. Now that the server's running, visit http://127.0.0.1:8000/ with your web browser. You'll see a "Congratulations" page with a rocket taking off. It worked.
Okay, again, when we get over to the Visual Studio and we run it, it will automatically take us to this web page that we're going to create. And with that, we're going to go over to the code now and continue over there. All right? All right. All right, now here we are in the code that we created yesterday. Here's where on the command line, okay, here's where this particular project is stored, okay? And this is where we would put in that command Python manage.run server. This is where we would do that. We could do that. Or we could click on this little freaking green triangle up here and have it run the code for us. But before we do that, I want to show you something. Now, unfortunately, sometimes when I click on stuff to go someplace, you don't see it for some reason. I don't know why. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up here to view, not file, not edit, view. And we're going to click on the view, and hopefully you'll see what I'm seeing right now, which is a whole list of things we can do. Where we're going to drop down and we're going to click on something called Solution Explorer, which is Control-Alt-L. We're going to click on that, and then this thing should pop up, which I don't know if you're seeing this or not. Oh, okay, here it's bigger. Okay. And here are those the files that we created the other day. Okay. There are the files buried, and then on in that second folder, and these are the temporary ones with all the stuff that we were talking about. And then there's the manage.py, right? Okay. So now what we're going to do is when we click on this, we're going to start the program. It's going to run, and it's going to create the website, and it's going to take us to the website. Okay? And then we're going to go out of it, and then I'm going to show you how to shut it down. All right? So now we're going to go up to the little green pointy triangle, and we're going to click on the button. And what's going to happen? Boom, 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 boom. Okay, hopefully you can see this. I don't know if you can or not, but we're actually at the home page for our Django app. Okay, so we've created it. All right, now I'm going to close this, and hopefully it'll go back to, oh, wait a second. I don't want you to see that. Planning a trip. Let's go back here. Okay, so to stop, oh, by the way, I don't know. You know what? I'm going to stop this video here, and I'm going to go run over, and I'm going to show you the output, and then we're going to come back, and I'm going to show you how to shut this down. Okay, so here we are. Here are the messages that it printed out. Okay, and here's the address that we created. Okay, and it tells us what the version is and all that and a bunch of other stuff. Okay, now as soon as we shut the server down, this goes away. Okay, so you're only going to see this in the output while it's running. Okay, I just want to show you that, and with that, we're done with this video. Now we're going to go back to the code. All right, so we're here. Oh, it says I should install PyTest. Well, I'll do that later, not right now. So the program is running. We don't see the little green triangle anymore, but we do see this little red box. As soon as we hit it, everything shuts down. We're not running the server anymore. And with that, click the button, bink, right? And oh, look what popped up. All the code that we just looked at shows up over here. But I wanted to show you that you can see it while it's going. Okay? And then we can see it also once we shut it down. It added the little bit about, hey, man, we shut the program down and it returned to code 0, so it, it's righteous. No, we didn't cause any problems. It shut down correctly. And then here we go. There's our little green triangle. Again, we can run it again. All right. So that's it for today's video. We'll see you the next one. Hey, we're learning together. We're learning how to do servers, and we're going to get better at this every day. And with that, we'll see you in the next video.